they was attacking anybody and everybody that Trump said was the reason why he lost, when the reality is we just didn't want you, bruh.
Turn to the side, let me see. Damn, I think we all could agree. You and your friends, I'll count it 2 or 3. And you looking even better here with me. We don't need no dinner, you the no boo. Tell me where you're from, girl, is your local? Got a couple dollars we could go through. Take a couple trips, yeah, I could show you. Jump in my Impala, get the backseat going. We just let the top down, getting top now, hold it.
That song you just heard is my new joint. It's called Blow a Bag. You can stream it on all streaming platforms. Just search Hollywood Blow a Bag if you like what you heard. Add it to your playlist. Send it to your friends, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. Let's get ready to get into what's hot in these blogs. First things first, let's talk about Elon Musk. Your man's is doing everything in his power to try to get his boy Trump elected, including something that might possibly be illegal. It is illegal to bribe people, to pay people for their votes. Elon is offering $1 million a day. He's doing this contest between right now, it actually already started a few days ago, until election day, where he's randomly picking a person a day to give $1 million to. The only thing you have to do is fill out this form, apparently. It's some petition. The petition right now claims that it's in support of the First and Second Amendment freedoms. But to sign a petition, you must be registered to vote in specific states, swing states. So sign this petition. And the only reason why he's making it about the First and Second Amendments is because he know it's illegal to flat out say, vote for Trump, and I'm picking a person at random to give $1 million to. He can't do that. But when you're filling out this form, you're giving them your information, and they may just hit you up on the sly after on some like, yo, or maybe you feel you are just so excited that you won this $1 million from Elon that you're going to have some kind of loyalty and want to vote for Trump. I guess that's the plan, but it's potentially illegal. So the Department of Justice has issued a warning to Elon. Elon, at this point, I feel like he should be deported or something. Like, he got the money and the resources to try to cheat and interfere with the election, and he's doing everything he can to do that. And because of that, it's like, nah, you gotta go, bruh, you gotta go. Someone said, I heard a woman say she would sign and still vote for Kamala. I was thinking that too, because it's like, how can you really prove or you, because you, for one, you can't force me to do anything, right? So I sign this petition, I get the money, and then I vote for Kamala. That's the biggest like middle finger to you, because it's like, really? Department of Justice is on you. We'll see how this plays out. But Elon, you've been warned. Let's move on. What else is hot in these blogs? Former Mayor Rudy Giuliani has been ordered to turn over some assets of his because of this judgment where he was ordered to pay 2 Georgia election workers $148 million. So Rudy Giuliani has been ordered to turn over his Manhattan apartment, a Mercedes, some signed memorabilia. He has a jersey and a picture signed by Yankee legends Joe DiMaggio and Reggie Jackson, 26 luxury watches, a diamond ring, and money that's in certain bank accounts to these 2 Georgia election workers. Freeman and Moss, they won the defamation lawsuit against Giuliani's false ballot fraud claims against them in connection with the 2020 presidential election. Like I mentioned earlier, Giuliani, he pushed the lies from 45, aka Trump, about the election being rigged and stolen. He was pushing these lies and accusing them of stealing ballots, taking ballots home, counting some ballots more than once. And with that, they were the subject of death threats and a bunch of other things because the MAGA folks are not the sharpest knives in the drawer. The elevator don't go all the way up. So they was threatening them for this. And you see what they did at the Capitol, right? So it's like they was attacking anybody and everybody that Trump said was the reason why he lost. When the reality is, we just didn't want you, bruh. Like, get over it. I was reading something earlier too that said that he like set it up. Like he knew as early as July of 2020, that was his plan. He was gonna say that he won and it was stolen if he lost, I should say. So we know the election is November 5th, and all of those months prior, he was ready and set this up, and sure enough, we all see what happened back in 2020/2021. This is dope though. I'm happy to see that this is actually happening. For someone to be held liable in this way, someone who probably thought this would never happen. The defamation lawsuit, even after he lost it and was ordered to pay 148 million, one will wonder, like, does he even have that money? And he probably thought, I ain't got it. They ain't never gonna see anything. I'm gonna string this along or whatever. So to see a judge actually seize his assets is, for me, a lesson. And let that be a lesson for this upcoming election. For anybody who try to do some sideways BS like this, let this be a lesson. Your man's got to give up that penthouse in the sky, a Mercedes, jewelry, all of that, and some. So yeah, more of this. I feel like everybody is facing some kind of punishment, so to say, for what they did following that dude. And he has yet to really fully face the music of it. And I need him to be next. I know he got the Supreme Court on his side, and that's why he's pushing so hard for immunity. I need him to face the music, because a lot of the things he did was illegal, and it's on tape. We have audio recordings of it and everything. So yeah, your time is coming too. Someone said, which is why Elon is dumb. Most people who conspire with Trump end up broke or in jail. Yeah, I don't rock with Elon at all. Like, I don't care about no Teslas. I don't care about no robots. None of that is F Elon for me. Keep all that. So I was wondering, like, how would the transfer work with this stuff? Apparently the judge gave Giuliani like 10 days to turn this stuff over. What I'm reading says Giuliani could send the items to a place of Freeman and Moss's choosing. If he doesn't agree to that, Freeman and Moss may have to rent a truck or van at their own expense and send it to Giuliani's apartment or wherever the assets are. Once they obtain the items, they will store them at locations of their choosing, with the smaller items possibly being kept at their lawyers' offices. Their lawyers are expected to obtain possession of documents related to ownership of the New York apartment. So they could take immediate possession of them and immediately sell them too, which is what I would probably do, because that penthouse, whatever it is, that apartment, it got to be worth a couple million, especially being in New York. So yeah, sell that and you can get something else. So yeah, congratulations to Freeman and Moss for this win. And yeah, take it all. Take all of it. Let's move on. Last but not least, switching gears, let's talk about Beyonce. Queen Bee has announced that she's releasing a new fragrance, a new perfume. And the first one was called Say Noir, I believe. The funny thing about it is I don't even think that perfume landed in the stores. I think it was only on Beyonce's website where you could purchase this perfume. And when I think about that, it's like Beyonce's in like her own lane right now. She's at like this point in her life where it doesn't even really matter how much she's selling, apparently, because I think the reason why many people who do fragrance deals or whatever, even this isn't Beyonce's first fragrance, right? She has so many throughout the years. You've probably seen them in like Macy's or Target or what have you. She's taking a different approach with these because she wants this direct relationship with her fans. And it clearly doesn't matter how much she sells. She's not trying to market it to anybody who isn't interested in buying this. And this perfume ain't cheap. Perfume in general isn't cheap, but this bottle is like $160 and direct to fans. Straight like that. This new one is called C'est Lumière. I think that's how it's pronounced. The bottle looks similar to the first bottle, C'est Noir. They say it features top notes of Madagascar black pepper and Italian mandarin, heart notes of jasmine, sambic, absolute, and rhubarb, and base notes of Indonesian patchouli and skin musk. For all of the perfume aficionados out there, you guys understand what the top note and the heart note and the bottom note means. I just want to know if it smells good at the end of the day. Available for pre-order right now. Beyonce also just revealed a sacred candle named after the hair care products she just put out. Just in time for the holidays. Special outs to you, Beyonce. Someone said she probably makes more going direct. Yeah, I'm sure. Someone said I still have one of her other perfumes from years ago. Beyonce is moving in her own way. Let the haters tell it online. She's not selling, like the things don't sell, stuff like that. But Beyonce is moving, and we don't know what's selling. We don't have the numbers because it's going directly into that bank account. So, fresh outs to you though. That's how you do it. I think that's going to conclude what's hot in the blogs for this week. Thank you for watching. If you rock with your boy, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, it's called Holliewood and Friends, which means I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the topics I just discussed. I appreciate you. New episodes every Monday night. Until next time, deuces.